Hi, my name is Maria Habila and I'm a Northern Nigerian lifestyle vlogger. I make videos about KAYAN MATA. I make videos also about Northern Nigerian lifestyle, how we live our life here in the North, our beautiful culture, our non-violent way of life, our amazing and hospitable nature. I am a Christian, I am a Northerner. I also talk about relationship. I also talk about body enhancement. That's what I do on this channel. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about the idea, the conception, the misconception that a lot of people have about KAYAN MATA. And I am not trying to convince anybody to say, oh, KAYAN MATA is good or is bad. I just want you to watch this video with an open mind, just so that you can understand a lot better. Do you know that KAYAN MATA is a part of a culture? I see, it is part and parcel of a northern culture, Northern Nigerian culture. KAYAN MATA is a culture. A lot of people just go by, hey, this thing is jazz, and then they close their mind to it and all of that. I love people's culture. I love to explore people's culture. Of recent, I was in Imo State. I ate everything eatable. I am that kind of person. I did everything doable. I wanted to see how what they were doing inside the meeting where they were collecting the bride price. I wanted to see how the women were. I wanted to see the cooking. I wanted to experience every part of the Igbo culture because I was there. Now, I am an open-minded person. Sometimes, most times. And I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. A number of times people just say, if you just say KAYAN MATA, oh, it's jazz, and they are running and then they're telling you a juju, you're a jazz, you're a mamalao, you're a babalao. A lot of people do not know that. For me personally, reacting to that video, I felt like they insulted the northern culture, because KAYAN MATA is part of the northern culture. You know the way you people used to, especially I know of Edo people, that they will keep their wives, like new brides, to be in a room. They won't come out under sun. It's called the fattening room. They just stay there and then they are taken care of and all of that. That is what KAYAN MATA is. KAYAN MATA are products that are used to prepare a bride, that are used to spice up sexual life. That is basically what KAYAN MATA is. The jazz part of KAYAN MATA swings both ways. What you don't know is a lot of men use jazz for women. A lot of women use jazz for men. So if you are saying KAYAN MATA and you are saying everything about KAYAN MATA is jazz, you are getting it all wrong. Chantel made one statement that she said she has a little idea about KAYAN MATA and she heard that it's aphrodisiac and all that, but then that it's just used to hold a man. No, sis, it's not. Sex is a big deal for a lot of men in their marriages, and I am not married, but I have heard, I have read, I have seen that sex is a big deal for a lot of married people, especially men. Men are wired differently from women, and because women go through a lot of things that takes their mind off the sexual part of life. I mean, they're telling you, I'm nursing a baby, don't come close to me. Or I am doing this, don't come close to me. That is why a lot of times there are things to help women enhance their libido and their sexual life. Same thing goes for men. A lot of men too are giving things to help. You don't know that men take a lot of things to boost their sexual life. All this agbo that you think people are drinking, you think agbo is, that you think agbo is something. Let me even bust your bubble. KAYAN MATA is agbo in the West. The same way you see KAYAN MATA, they are KAYAN MATA for toilet infection. They are agbo for toilet infection. They are KAYAN MATA for men power. They are agbos for men power as well. See, agbo is like KAYAN MATA. That is the easiest way I can explain this to you. And for our cultural differences, I really would like that people would be able to accommodate each other's cultural differences. If in my place we dance naked, in Adamawa there are places where as a woman you're dancing with a man, you gum the man like this, like front to back. or front to front, and you people are jumping together and dancing. It's a culture. If somebody sees it today, the person will say that's barbaric, but that is a part of people's culture. You don't talk down and run down people's culture just because you do not know about it. If people are coming out and say this is jazz, have you ever for a second thought to say, okay, let me actually see what this is all about? Personally, I have been making a series of video talking about all these things and how KAYAN MATA is not just about jazz. It is mainly a part of sexual enhancement. Now, they mentioned a lot of things I would like to quickly address. Ilma said KAYAN MATA saved her marriage and her husband has high libido, and then she resorted to use something to put under the bed. Women who have low sexual drives, and I know that for a fact, a lot of women who breastfeed lose sexual drives, they become dry. It is medically proven, and your husband will not say, okay, because you are breastfeeding, you are dry, I would leave you alone, except he's a very reasonable man. Now, there are things that would help women in that situation. So a man has you cannot compare the sexual drive of women to men. You cannot even comprehend it. It's too different. The difference is like this. You cannot compare it. Now, I'm going to make an entire video of where this magic and jazz decided to infiltrate KAYAN MATA business, right? Putting married men inside bottle. I said it before in addressing the James Brown and BOBRISKY JARUMA saga. I said that a lot of women use this product on married men, and let me put it out there that on very few occasions would you see a single girl sit down and just say, you know what, I'm going to jazz this man is who I pick, I want to jazz you, and then from afar she's doing all of that. If they give you something to chop, it's because you used to eat before. That is the truth. If maybe they put these things inside food for you, it's because you used to go and eat her food before. That's why you're able to eat it. If maybe they wear it for you as waist bead, it's because you are doing a away match, you are sleeping with somebody else. That is why these things have been used to catch you. Most of the times, the men bring this thing upon themselves. Yeah, they go out, start sleeping around, and I know that a lot of married men hide under the guise of, I am not married, or I lie to young girls, because I have been a victim before that a married man came to me and denied that he was married and all of that, until I used Facebook to find out this man was married, because I wasn't sure. Something in me did not sit right. So a lot of girls use this on married men. They tie down married men, and it is because the married men went to look for something that they did not lose in the first place. You are looking for something that did not get missing. You will get trapped. That's the honest truth. A lot of girls sit down on their own, and these men come on to them, and as they are coming on to them, you are getting something from me, I want to make it permanent, I go the extra mile. I'm not justifying that is right, but a lot of times this is how it happens. I am not saying side chicks are doing the right thing. I would never ever say that it's okay to take somebody's man. The very first time I knew that man was married, the day I confronted him, he nearly died. I didn't even make it look like it was a big deal. When I told him, that's story for another day. She said something like, when you're with somebody, you don't have to make an extra effort. When your man loves you, you don't have to make an extra effort. But I know that a lot of marriages fail because of sex. If maybe not in the East or in the West, I know in the North, if you go to Sharia court and listen to the divorce rates, why people are saying, you know what, leave me alone, I'm not interested, is because the men are not satisfying their women, and the women are not getting satisfied by the men. See, sex is a big deal in marriages. Like it or not, a lot of people would leave their marriages because they are sexually starved. That is the truth. I am not married, but I know that for a fact. She said using silky cola. Silky cola is Gorontula. I'm going to put a link of somebody who made an extensive video on the use of silky cola, the importance of silky cola, and all of that. That is gorontula. Gorontula is a fruit, tori olorun, is a fruit that people used to. In fact, if you don't want to buy the syrup, afraid that maybe somebody put something inside, buy the fruit, research on the fruit. These things are out there on the media. Check them for yourselves. Is a culture. It is part of our life, how we do things here in the north. I am not subscribing to the fact that people just talk about KAYAN MATA, laugh about it, make jest of it, and just rubbish it like it's nothing. It means a whole lot to some people. That is a woman's job. Like, that's somebody's business here in the north. Her job is just to sit in her house. When women are getting married, they bring her to their house. Let's say a bride is, maybe a girl is getting married, you move into that woman's house for like 3 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, however you want, however package you want to subscribe for, and then they work on your body. KAYAN MATA also entails body repairs. I mean, using waxing and all those things that people go to stores. I know that there's a store in Port Harcourt where they do all those henna and all those things and all those waxing. Those things are also part of KAYAN MATA. If you don't know now, know it. All those local waxing that they do, it is also part of KAYAN MATA. I don't want everybody to rubbish this whole idea of, oh, KAYAN MATA is jazz, it's not jazz, it's wickedness, it's tying somebody down. There is jazz, and when it's jazz, call it jazz. When it's KAYAN MATA, call it KAYAN MATA. There are spiritual aspect and herbal aspect. I have said it sote, it's like a cliche, it's like a ringa belly. Every time you come to this channel, I'm saying KAYAN MATA, KAYAN MATA. That is not all I want to be talking about here in this, on this YouTube channel. I want to be talking about something else. I have made I just recently purchased a few things from Niger, and I have filmed that video to upload this problem because everybody is bombarding me with questions in the DM about KAYAN MATA, and that's why I've made this video specially dedicated to people who are ignorant about this KAYAN MATA. Please, if you don't know it, ask. Personally, I have made videos. If you're not sure, drop it in the comment section. Ask me questions. If you don't want to be known, send me an email. I would make videos addressing your peculiar issues and your speculations about this KAYAN MATA. I think I've had enough. I had it up to here, people trying to condemn KAYAN MATA. You don't know it, do not condemn it. It is part of people's culture. Habadan Allah. I'm not happy, but what can I do? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.